Hello everybody, yes, it has been a long time. I haven't posted a video in about 2.5 weeks. I apologize for that, but I am on the East Coast, and when Hurricane Sandy hit, I lost power for over a week. And I've been planning on putting up videos, but I figured I'll start with this movie, and then I'll go backwards throughout the weeks of what I've seen. I've seen Flight, I've seen The Man with the Iron Fists, I saw, what else I saw? I saw Cloud Atlas. I have a couple other videos planned. I'm going to do another Blu-ray update. I have a couple other things, but I don't want to talk about them because they're going to be special, and that's what I'm going to leave it as. So let's just get started with this, Skyfall. Skyfall is a movie that follows Daniel Craig as James Bond, of course. And this movie, it's his third outing as James Bond, and what the story is about is... I actually don't really want to go into the story that much. It's about Bond redeeming himself and really coming out of darkness and despair and things like that. It has a lot of Dark Knight Rises elements or feelings to it, but I don't really want to go into it. You have him, he's against Javier Bardem, who is a villain. You know, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Javier Bardem is a villain that wants to see M suffer while James Bond is trying to redeem himself and really just rise back up to the top of his profession. So going into Skyfall, I was immensely hyped because Casino Royale was amazing. I loved everything about that movie. Quantum of Solace, I am one of the people who actually thinks that's a fun movie. And Daniel Craig is just a perfect Bond in my opinion, so I was really looking forward to this movie really getting back up to the heights of Casino Royale, because Quantum of Solace wasn't nearly as good as Casino Royale, even though I thought it was fine. And this movie, it's so amazing. I was completely blown away by this movie, and I have no idea how it reached the heights that it did, and it's so great. Let's just get started with the acting. You have Daniel Craig, of course, as James Bond. He is great in the movie. It's his third time. He's definitely really into the character. He knows exactly what he's doing. He just makes for a great character to watch on screen. I like that this Bond is darker and more realistic, because then you get to see what he actually feels when he's doing certain things and how he reacts to situations instead of him just brushing everything off and killing everyone, drinking martinis, getting the women. That's fine for action movies, but that could get very repetitive over time, so I'm glad that this new direction is continuing. Then you have Judi Dench as M, who is good in the movie. She has certain parts where she really has to get into character and make you feel like you don't actually like her character. I don't know how everybody else felt, but personally, I didn't like her that much in this movie. She didn't seem like the type of person I would want leading my organization at this point. Maybe it's just because, like, in the movie they reference that she is growing old and might not know exactly what to do anymore. But that character, it was just kind of off to me, but by the end I did like her character. You also have Ralph Fiennes in there for a couple scenes, and you have Ben Whishaw as Q. They're both really good in the movie, though their parts are pretty small, so they don't have that much to do. And then, of course, you have Javier Bardem as Silva, and he is so... oh my god, he is one of the best villains I've seen all year. He is amazing in this movie. His character is menacing, he's disgusting, he's creepily hilarious at times, and then there's times where he's just creepily serious. There's this one scene in a cell where he's talking to M. It's just such a fantastic scene. Oh my god, that's one of the best scenes in the movie, and this movie has a lot of great scenes. Sam Mendes directed this, and my god, he directs this movie so well. I'm gonna start with the cinematography, because when I first saw the teaser trailer, I saw some great shots, but this movie has so many amazing shots that just get you into the environment. I'm just gonna run down a few of my favorite shots just so you can get a feel for what it is. Remember that scene in the trailer where Bond jumps onto the train as the back is ripping off and just fixes the cufflinks? That was a great shot. There's a shot of Javier Bardem walking off into the distance after this house is blown up, and all you see is the fire and his shadow. It's so amazing. There's so many great wide shots of all these different environments that they're in during the movie. And the action in this movie is great as well. There's some amazing set pieces. Some of the best action I've seen all year, right up there with the Avengers. It's so great. It's so well filmed. And there are certain shots of the movie where there's actual fights going on, hand-to-hand combat, and there's no real cutting during it, so the guys are just fighting back and forth, and there's no jump cuts every 2 seconds. There was this one fight with Bond and this guy near the top of a building, and I don't remember a cut during the fight. Like, they start fighting, and it's just one singular shot of showing them just fighting. And one more thing, like I said before, James Bond is trying to redeem himself in this movie. It's such a great story to watch. There's a lot more drama in this movie than I expected there to be, but there's actual, like, human characters that you could get behind. Like, certain Bond movies, it's really superficial. This movie, it feels a lot more real. Skyfall, like I said, has blown me away, as you've probably heard me blither on for what seems like 10 minutes here. I really hope it's not that long in the video, but Skyfall just blew me away. It is my favorite movie of the year, and I'm going to give it a barrel of popcorn, of course. It topped all my expectations and made it so much better. It's not my favorite Bond movie, though. I'm going to say Casino Royale is just a little bit better, in my opinion. It's definitely up there, though. I'm glad that this franchise has gone back to the heights of where it started. So what do you guys think of Skyfall? Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? Who's your favorite Bond? What's your favorite Daniel Craig Bond movie? Write your beautiful comments down there and tell me what you think. And if you like this video, hit that subscribe button up there, because if you don't, well, I would say that I'd go away for another 2 weeks, but most people would probably enjoy that, so bye.